What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Wale and back with another video. Today we got a little new setup. You know what I mean? It's what Wingstop Wednesday. You know what I mean? I'm here with one of my brothers.
Yeah.
One of my brothers. Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Jalen or Jordan? Let me know. Which one?
J-Ty, Jordan.
J-Ty. Hey man, it's J-Ty or Jordan. Either or. We back at it with Wingstop Wednesday. It's gonna be a series now. You feel me? It's gonna be a series, but today,
What we got going on, man?
let's see what I got. I got a 10-piece classic combo. You feel me? 10 saucy sriracha hot honey, and then of course gotta get the ranch. I'm not a blue cheese guy. Then we got the fries, and then we got some ice water. Staying healthy. Gym way.
What I got me a 10-piece, smooth 10-piece classic combo. Saucy sriracha hot honey rub too, you know what I mean? Ranch, of course. We only do ranch over here. We got seasoned fries with hot honey rub seasoning, of course. And then we got 2 crispy tenders because it's like more and more chicken. You know what I mean?
He bougie like that.
We got a Sprite, but I do have water in the back, you know what I mean? Drink water. Got to. But anyway, before we dig in, we also just want to, the topic of the day today is just career development, professional development, how we got to where we got to, you know what I mean? Obviously, we got a long ways to go, but let's just open the food and we'll get to it, you know what I mean? The tenders. Oh man, I'm about to throw down. What? Big girl.
You got no napkins.
I don't know why they do that. Why do they do that?
We have a bathroom. Oh, you got that? How many napkins in there? 2 or 1?
Let's find out.
Oh no, it's smooth. It's smooth. I can just grab 1.
All right, man. Got the food out. My first question, we're both gonna answer, you know what I mean? But first question would be just name me what's the story like, from freshman year, maybe even before that to now. Like, what has been the themes? Like, what have you been doing? Like, what? Give us some little tips and tricks. You know what I mean? Let's get right.
Starting off freshman year, right? What was it? It was. I met someone who has gotten me a little bit. First time I stepped on campus, showed me about. I guess basically just showed me like different groups, different organizations to be a part of. And then I heard about a little thing called NABA. You feel me? A little thing called NABA. You feel me?
Big thing.
And I found someone who wanted to go to events with me. Right? This man right here. You feel me? Right? So we basically just tackled going to events together. I remember going to a Get Hired event freshman year. Right? We went there in bummy clothes. Saw the scenery. We're like, nah. We came back. We changed. Or went back, did the event, took our headshots, got our food, talked to our recruiters that we were, thinking about getting our resume reviewed. Everything from there kind of just started it off. You feel me? Ever since then, a mentor of both of ours had just been sending us opportunities on LinkedIn or on iMessage. Whatever they see, they send it to us. Programs, internships, summits, whatever it may be. We apply, and one thing leads to another, right? So I took it upon myself after freshman year to basically just email financial companies in my hometown, Maple Grove. Shout out to Big MG for me. shout out to Big MG, man, because he RCO, that's kind of rivals.
Yeah, I am.
You know what I mean? But state title. Anyways, right? So I was emailing financial firms. I'm finance and accounting, right? And I was like, okay. I want experience as soon as possible. So I was emailing these firms, probably email about 30. I got 2 responses. One of them I had an interview. The other one responded a little bit too late, so I had an interview with them. But this one that I had an interview with, it was cool. It's about 10 minutes away from my crib. Could drive there every day. started when I wanted to. I ended when I wanted to. I could be remote. I could be in person. I got paid luckily, but it was just something I could put on my resume.
Yeah.
So very, very grateful for that. And while I was working that internship, this mentor of ours sent me another LinkedIn DM of an opportunity. This happened to be a big tech company, shall I say? And ever since then, I saw that it said like rolling application for rising sophomore. So I was like, okay, I gotta put my application in, right? I didn't talk to no one. It was a cold application. You feel me? One thing led to another. I got an email talking about, oh, we would love to interview you. Let us know what times work for you. You know what I mean? So I had that interview. It was all behavioral questions. Thank God. Um, and then after that, I thought I did amazing. Um, which is really really great. And luckily I did. I got a response talking about, oh, we would love to have another interview with you, round 2. Let me know your availability. Right. This one was with the director of talent acquisitions for finance and someone who has been in that program that I applied for before. Now this was a little bit iffy. Again, no technical questions, more like situational questions, I would say. But in my head, I was thinking like, okay, this is round 2. It's with this big tech firm, probably like top 3 when it comes to the Fortune 500. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, now that I'm in round 2, I'm getting nervous. I'm probably stumbling on my words. I'm probably not thinking right in the moment, right? But one thing led to another. I think my questions that I asked them really saved me. I'm not gonna lie.
Questions.
Make sure to always have questions.
Always.
Always.
Meaningful.
But I think those questions really saved me, and I want to say it took about 3 to 4 weeks till I heard back. And then I got an email from the recruiter telling me just, hey, what time is available for you? Just wanted to give you a call. To me, freshman year, I didn't know what that meant, but now I know what that means. You know what I mean? So basically, even
that's all you hear.
So basically, right, it was just a call with the recruiter telling me that I got the position. I specifically remember that moment. I was in the office of my internship that I had that summer, and I don't know. I think I was overly excited when I was talking to the recruiter. I was like,
he was jolly.
I was like, this has been the best news I've heard this whole summer. You know, like I was really, you feel me? Yeah. So basically, that's basically how that worked out. I did have another offer at that time as well. This one's a bank, you feel me? Just a real bank. Now I was thinking maybe I want to do asset management, maybe I want to do wealth management. But I was talking to some people, talking to my career coaches, talking to people close to me, and they convinced me that, you know, this tech company, it might not be a role that you were really interested in, but it can lead to other gateways. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's basically what happened. I had that last summer. It was remote, 5 weeks. I got to work my other job on the weekends. I was really stacking up that bread. And then this summer, upcoming summer, I'll be in person out in California, 12-week internship. So
I can't say that.
So we finna see what I'm finna get into. You know, hoping I can do the best that I can and get that full-time return. You feel me? Indeed. So that's basically where I've been at.
And let me know. You have not recruited since when? He's not recruited since when?
I have not entirely recruited for a role since the summer after freshman year. Yeah.
And I think.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've applied to different roles, different companies, and even if I did get an interview, I didn't go through with it. You know what I mean?
Or their form shots, making sure things are still, you know, the resume's still good. You know, it still gets me in the door.
Exactly. It's like, you know, form shots isn't like I'm making sure I still got it. You know what I mean? I'm making sure I still got it. If you know, you know.
Indeed.
Now, Olawale.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Well, I had quite the journey. I had quite the journey. Sheesh, that. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to open it. Yeah. So yeah, I had caught the journey. I alluded to it on this account here, but I came in not knowing what I wanted to do at all. So basically, right? So I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I wasn't in the business school. Like this compute over here, he kind of had the, you know, let me not do that. But yeah, I was in the business school. I was actually in education and human development. Um, but in that current state, I just felt like that wasn't going to fulfill me. Um, the same thing with him. You know, we had a mentor who was honestly, like I said, I tell him all the time, like I will owe him like 75% of them checks because he got me
Mm-hmm.
to where I am today. Definitely, I thank God for him. But yeah, we started out with NABA, National Association of Black Accountants. We'll never forget it. Best decision I think I both of us have made since coming into college. So yeah, I was around just people who were just so locked in, felt like they knew what they were doing. Although, I mean, if they didn't, they were good at faking it, which is something I wasn't good at doing. But yeah, everybody just it looked like they knew what they were doing, and it was just like it was. I was in a space where it's like, okay, you know, I need to really start hammering out, like actually doing stuff. You know what I mean? So I joined the board. I was an intern first, joined the board, really starting to learn more about the business school in general, and then was taking some of the prereq courses, you know, and I did fairly well, you know what I mean? And at some point, at first, I didn't want to take that shot because, again, confidence goes a long way. You have to be confident in what you do, who you are. And at that stage, I wasn't too confident. I still did it. I shot the shot. It went in. Um, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to count it. Like that, I felt like just the pathway. Obviously, we say things are stable. You know, nothing is really stable in corporate, but just looking at the career path itself, it looked like something I really wanted to do. Like there was so many opportunities um, after that early career stage, which is stuff I like to look at, I like to future proof as much as possible. So yeah, you know, we got in, started. I said, you know, I'm going to accounting, straight off the rip. You know, NABA. You know, when we're going to these conferences and all that, like that's what they want. It felt like that's what they wanted, right? The finance, the accounting. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be the opposite. I'm gonna do accounting, see what's up, right? And so I started to recruit. This is sophomore year spring. Sophomore year
Mm-hmm.
spring. I started to cold shoot. So I was cold shooting, um, cold emailing, cold LinkedIn, always on LinkedIn, and to recruiters. I got something back, got a few text backs, or yeah, got a few messages back, and then started interviewing, and then you know we got some, you know, and then there's another one as well, you know. So in the summer, you know, we both went to the NABA summer conference, beautiful national conference, beautiful. I was able to, I mean, I interviewed there, and then I was able to bag, you know, a Big Four
Mm.
internship from there as well. So I
Mm.
was after just being in the business school for a couple of months, I was able to bag 2 summers of internships. All glory be to
Mm.
God.
Mm.
All glory be to God, of course. But I would say definitely it's putting yourself out there. Number one, if we didn't do that, you know, NABA, you know, we wouldn't be where we're at. Also, just with the other groups, we can talk about that too. Like, I mean, SBM, you guys know that this guy does a lot of crap, man. What? He
Nah,
does a
nah.
lot, man. More than me. But yeah, just put yourself out there as much as possible. You make so many great connections that lead you to places. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. So I don't know, like life, life, life is good. It's gonna get better, of course. We'll go through trials and all that, but you know, it's good to know that, like he said, you know, when you shoot, you know, stuff's still going in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I do want to mention this mentor of ours. I think every single summit, symposium, conference
It didn't matter what it
that
was,
I've been to, I think he's sent it to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
dude.
You know what I mean?
He's I don't even know what you call that. Like just the hub of information.
Yeah,
You
that's
go to that
crazy.
guy. My resume, he looked over it like 1,600 times. He's like Loki, the reason.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of them ones.
Mm-hmm.
Not to glaze though.
No glaze though.
No glaze.
Hell no. Hell no. Anyways, anyways, I think that NABA summer conference, there was a big bank. There was a big bank, a recruiter from this big bank, you know. that walked up to us. I'm sure if you've seen this account, you've heard this story.
Oh my god.
Um, there was a person named Jalen in his story. I wonder who that could be. But basically, right. Long story short, he wasn't jacking that company, but the company of that recruiter wasn't jacking him.
No,
supposedly,
not at all.
he would say the company and that recruiter was jacking me. I did have an interview with them. I did get that offer, which he didn't know.
You got it?
But I still kept that big tech company. You feel me?
Rich, you got it. Beautiful.
I also did get an offer from what's the other company that interviewed you? That one.
You got that one too.
Yeah.
Did you get what role was it?
I didn't like that one. It was just finance, but it seemed more accounting finance. I didn't like it.
It was operations. Like,
yeah.
They weren't gonna even pay me as much.
Mm-hmm. There's no relocation.
No relocation. I said, yo, get out of here. Get out of here. Yo, really study those offer letters, man. Really study them. We trying to finesse you.
Talk to me. Chicken tender. Let me know. This is the flavor.
I think this is the sriracha hot honey, bro. Wingstop, please keep this flavor, bro. Please. You know that's how they get people back though. But this right here is beautiful. I just wish it was hot. Oh my goodness, this right here is beautiful.
Would you say you're a big dry rub guy or a sauce guy?
The dry rubs are hit or miss for me.
Okay.
Like the sauces, I kind of know what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
Dry rubs, sometimes they don't put enough that it coats it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go sauce.
Okay.
But the hot honey rub,
ooh,
that is the top in mine. That's first place. So I know that's a dry rub. That's first place though, out of any of the other ones.
hot honey dry rub. I don't really think I've tried.
Hot honey?
See, like I'm just not a big dry rub guy. So I don't even get it. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? Now, if we talking sauce, I'm a big buffalo guy. Mm-hmm. Really, just any sauce. I'm just a big sauce guy. You know what I mean?
He's a sauce mouse.
Sauce guy, hot sauce guy. I love me some hot sauce.
What can I ask you? What led you to choosing finance and accounting as a major? I believe you didn't have finance and accounting at first, though.
Mm-mm. What it was, I believe I came into this business school as undecided, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. And I was more leaning towards marketing. I was like, okay, I've done marketing at my Black Student Union in my high school. I was like, okay, I kind of like this. Because usually when you apply as a junior or a senior, whatever it is, to go to college, you don't really know what you want to, study in. You know,
not at all, bro.
So luckily, in the Common App when I was filling out, they had an undecided section for the business school. Did it help me get in? I feel like it probably lowered my chances, but who knows? Just because I didn't pick a major. But either way, luckily I got in. I was thinking marketing, like I said, but then my sister, who also went to the same business school, she is in finance, and she's at, people would say, a relatively big company. Yeah. So basically, right, I was seeing what my sister was doing, and I was like, okay, it looks interesting. This was wealth management. This is why I was interested in wealth management. And she's making, some pretty big bucks. Yeah, what I mean?
Come on.
But also in New York, so obviously you're gonna get paid more. So I was like, okay, the money there. If the money there, I'm there. If you know me, you know me. You know what I mean? If the money there, I'm there. So basically,
about his bucks.
I was thinking, okay, finance is where the money's at. So I was like, okay, I'll declare finance. I took accounting, intro to financial reporting or something like that.
Yep.
I did better than that than all my other finance tests. So I was like, okay, I'll probably add that in. Because think about it, in my head, 2 degrees, sorry, not 2 degrees. 2 names on 1 diploma is better than just having 1 name. And that's the way I see it. You feel me?
Okay.
If I get through it, I get through it. I can't drop it now. You feel me? I already put my mind to it. If I put my mind to something,
Gotta get done.
it's got to get done.
Yeah.
It's got to get done. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's basically how I just stumbled across it. I did take a marketing class, and I wasn't really jacking it. You know what I mean? I wasn't really jacking it.
Was that the radio one?
Yeah. My professor was cool, but I wasn't jacking the material. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it did help me prepare for my internship, because my internship dealt with a little bit of marketing, um, product marketing, shall I say, and brand awareness. Um, my internship was more on like the services side, so dealing with the customers, dealing with retaining them, dealing with redemption rates, conversion rates, and basically just keeping customers into the ecosystem that this company has, and that has to do with marketing. So I feel like it helped a little bit, but I still wasn't jacking major. But that's what I say. Are you still accounting and finance? Or are you just accounting now?
I don't know, man. I know for sure I'm accounting. Obviously, I'm staying an extra semester, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually a blessing in disguise. I just gotta see how it fits. But
Okay.
I'm not entirely too worried.
Oh, okay.
Not entirely too worried.
I should mention they didn't give me my ranch.
Yo,
That's what I'm saying. That shit crazy, right?
that is a cardinal sin. You want some?
Did you have an extra one or no?
I don't have that. You gotta pay for extra.
Oh, hell no.
Want to use this one?
I'll just take one dip for each.
That's fine.
One dip. I can't double dip. So what do you want to be when you grow up, Wale? Let's talk about it.
All right. So obviously, we got tax this summer, audit next summer.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Reddit. I know accounting is not the most fun career. Big Four, at least Big Four audit, especially. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to get into advisory. So I do want to do, and I know audit is like a great path. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Great pathway into it. So like I want to be doing advisory. I want to do M&A. I want to be an M&A, you know what I mean, manager one day. I think that's the goal, and I want to definitely be able to do it at a tier 1 city. So like, we'll be in Chicago, Illinois. So,
Chi-Town?
Yeah. So hopefully, God willing, obviously with the RO audit, then get the CPA, bust a lot of arts, of course, but main goal there would be definitely to get into advisory.
Are you going down the 120 route or the 150 route? Which one?
I low-key think with where I'm at now, I can get to
150. 150?
Yeah,
okay.
I can get to 150.
Okay.
I think 120 is what, 2 years of experience?
I wanted to say so, yeah.
I mean, that's supposed to be easier, right? I can get to 150.
Okay.
What about you though? What do you want to be? What are you trying to be? Are you gonna? This is different, right? Because he's pretty much at a spot where a lot of people want to get to. You know what I mean? Like when you talk about big tech, that's low key some people's end goal. He's starting there. So like, are we gonna go? Are we gonna go not backwards, but are we gonna be like, okay, I want to do ultimate. I'm feeling that. Or is it more like, we just trying to stay and be a corporate titan for real? Or we trying to be entrepreneur? You know what I mean? Let's hear it.
You know what it is there? I'm thinking that, well, first of all, I don't like this stigma behind, me at this certain company. I promise you, I'm not comfy. I am not comfy.
What?
I promise you, when I tell you I was just lucky, and I had that interview after my freshman year, so obviously less technical questions. I was just pure luck. Cold application, didn't talk to no one. Pure luck. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But if you put in a cold application, bro, and you get chosen, like, does that not mean something? Bro?
But my freshman year resume.
That's true. But like,
maybe I had NABA general member. You know what I mean? I had no board experience. Oh wait, no, I did have SPM. But other than that, you know.
But if you think about it though, like what are they expecting? They might see some real crazy resumes though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
They
tech,
probably get
it's tech.
thousands actually.
Thousands. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Thousands.
There's a little bit of luck, but there's got to be some form of competence. You know what I mean?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
What's the end goal though?
The end goal, I'm not thinking going back to like wealth management, or my idea of going back to wealth management, because I'm hearing what my sister's doing, and she's getting up to that point where like she's gonna have her own clients.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? And
that's real.
You're dealing with really, really rich, wealthy, generational wealth people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So cocky, arrogant people who like to disrespect. You know what I mean? My sister's not trying to deal with that, and I'm looking like my sister, and I'm not trying to deal with that. You know what I mean? So I think because of that, the spot where I'm at right now, very grateful, by the way. I think I'm gonna have to stay for a little bit, see where it takes me. Never been to California. I don't know. I might find an opportunity there if I do decide to be in a different ecosystem, shall I say? Um, but I don't know. I feel like eventually I might want to start my own business. I think first, actually, I want to have a partner or two, take out some loans, which isn't always a bad thing, and then buy out a company with my partner or partners. That's what I'm thinking. The rich get richer. You feel me?
Indeed.
After that, go into real estate. I'm thinking maybe get a condo because you can easily pay that off, and then you can start making money by basically just renting that out. I'm thinking buy a place in Switzerland, get an Airbnb, have people stay there, and have that be like our summer house. But it's basically just the rich get richer. I'm not saying I'm rich at all. I promise you, I'm not. I'm lucky, a broke college student. But hopefully by the time I go full time, you know what I mean. Hopefully I'll have enough to be satisfied with life. That's what I'm thinking. But the end goal is probably have my own business.
What sector?
Nah, not even.
You gonna find it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it out. Find it out. I was always taught, I'd say I was always taught to just have the end goal is to have people work for you.
Yeah.
Coming from an African household, the end goal is to have people work for you.
Yeah.
It's either doctor, lawyer, or accountant. I'm not gonna be an accountant, but I'm gonna get the major though. You know what I mean? So that's the end goal.
That is very much the end goal. Also, just we've never really seen. I shouldn't say we. I don't know, but like passive income. A lot of the time, from certain backgrounds, they got to work for every dollar. You know what I mean? They can't really invest the money, and that's a whole nother thing. Invest what? Stocks and all that. That's a whole nother thing, but
hey, that's a whole other team that I helped them with too, mind you.
Indeed, ski. What freshman year?
Fidelity.
No clue.
The Fidelity way.
Fidelity. Beautiful, very beautiful. Stocks, man, it's beautiful, but just passive income, just like owning your shite. You know what I mean? Like we don't see that very often, and we have to be the ones to do it. You know what I mean? So that's definitely the goal, though. Like end goal, of course. And then just being able to travel.
That too.
Being able to travel. You went to how many countries? 20 when you was in Europe?
Went to 22. I went to 22.
22 countries.
Now, mind you, not a lot of it was my money. A lot of it was scholarships. If you see something, I'm gonna reiterate this every time. If you see something and you meet the requirements, apply for it.
Mm-hmm.
Scholarship, summit, conference, application for an internship, apply for it. Because think about it. If you get rejected, cool. It's a learning experience. You're not gonna know until you try. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be finance and MIS. I tried MIS. It's not for me. So therefore, I did finance and accounting. You know what I mean? So gotta try. You just gotta try. You just gotta try.
I think that's another thing. There's two things there, right? Obviously, I always stress this: putting yourself out there as much as possible. But then also, for you youngins, scholarships are so they're so important, bro. You have no clue, bro.
There's free money everywhere.
Money, bro.
Everywhere. And you just have to find it.
If I'm telling you there's some youths out here youths out here that are getting paid to go to school,
Mm-hmm.
getting paid to go to a T20 business school. What are we
Mm-hmm.
doing? You're
Mm-hmm.
right, bro. What are we doing, bro? Apply for scholarships. Apply to everything. What are we doing?
I also want to say, right, me and OJ worked at the same grocery store. Different times, but same grocery store. Now obviously now he's promoted promoted the big dog. I was just a stalker who got called in to do cash registers sometimes. But hey, we started at a grocery store. Probably what? I think I was 16.
I was 17.
16, 17. Started at a grocery store. Now we both got internships. He's got two before he even started.
Yeah.
That's low-key crazy. I don't think I've heard of that. Unless it's full time, you go invest in banking and private equity. But that's not me though. I'll tell you that.
What a route that is.
Is that you?
What? That is not me at all.
Mm.
Not me at all. Humble beginnings. You can learn a lot. I mean, I was there, or I'm still there. Like we're coming up on 4 years. I'm not gonna lie, your resume, you can really chat, bro. Like, I mean, you might think being a barista or stuff like that, like these look like little jobs. For us, it might be little, right? At the end of the day, there's a lot that you gain from it. Like for me, I can make connections pretty easily. I can talk to people pretty easily, and that's because I worked there and did a bunch of customer service. So I'm actually grateful for the experience that I had. Have I been there for too long? Probably, but yeah, it helps out.
Hey, the thing is, experience is experience. Doesn't matter if it's like a top tier company or you're working at a golf course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Experience is experience.
Wait, so you would really? Nah, real question here, bro.
Oh gosh.
So like, I know because for the longest time, I know you was trying to get at this very large bank. Like, yeah, I mean. So, if any opportunity comes, you really wouldn't like. You wouldn't really consider it. Like, consider it.
Oh god.
Like, let's say, okay. I mean, let's not say let's say wealth management out of there. All right, let's say it's like private banking. You wouldn't like consider that area.
Wealth management is part of their private bank.
Oh, it is. You're right.
I've given this some thought, right? I was gonna apply for their sophomore program, but I was thinking that's just being too greedy. I was told from my mentor that's just being greedy. Obviously, he's taking opportunities away from other people. We want people to succeed. You feel me? We have mentees. We want people to succeed.
Yep.
We have people who look up to us. We want them to have these opportunities. You feel me? So I didn't apply for it. If the opportunity came my way, I think the only thing I would either want to do would be wealth management. But again, I don't want to get to that client facing part of it. Now, if I was with our good friend, let's call her JJ. If I was with our good friend JJ, and she was, still working at the same office as me on my team, for sure. Honestly,
you would consider it, or you would take that
I
risk?
would really consider it.
Really consider
because I feel like the people that you work with makes or break what you want to do for a career. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Experience, yeah.
Makes or break what you want to do. And plus, she's out in Delaware. There's no state tax, so that's definitely a plus. California, I don't even know. I'm not making what they're claiming. I promise you that. I promise you that. But yeah, that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at.
You're tech for life, then. Tech for at least a good part of life. Let me say that. And that's
fintech.
Great benefit.
Fintech.
Great benefits. Great benefits. Like for you might start real like you might you'll start up like low key up because accounting it's low key a bit low just as staff. It's like
for Big Four.
Yeah, It's low key a bit low. It depends. Obviously, it depends on the spot. I
Mm-hmm.
think. I mean, obviously, Chirac is gonna play more than in Minnesota or Minneapolis, but I think it's what 70, 75
For
to start. Like, let's say
for which doesn't advisory make the most?
yeah, to start. Yeah, advisory makes the
Mm.
most. But like to just straight up like you walk in, I'm doing audit.
Mhm.
It's like 70 to 75. Which I mean, I can you gotta make do to get right. You know, you make do to get up. Like, there's a bunch of youth. Oh, we know some compy youths, man. Like, what? Got
Overly
youths.
comfy.
Got youths doing 4 majors. One of them being math.
Wow.
What? Nah, this school has really. I've
Real
seen some
comfy.
real what?
You're telling me these people got 3 majors in our business school and then went to another school within the university and got another degree, graduated with 2 degrees, walked in 2 different graduation ceremonies.
It almost gets to like it's not even greed. I don't even want to call it that. It's excellence for sure, but it's like, bro, why? Like, is it too much time already?
Hey, but at the end of the day, you really just got to enjoy your college experience. Freshman, sophomore year, have fun for sure. Always, be locked in, be social, meet new people, but just know when you gotta lock in, you gotta lock in. You feel me? That's it.
That's what everything though, like academically, your development in all forms. So like you, your faith, career, you have to put everything on 10, bruv. Obviously, your weekends, I've seen some music wild out. Yeah, obviously have some fun, bro. But you gotta know, like, there's nobody doing it for you, bro. It's gotta be you. You just had to really learn that. Now, when someone's hitting on some, oh, I love Wingstop, bro.
We need a microwave next time and order it at 4 p.m.
Yeah, not gonna lie, these dashers be taking a minute, man.
I wonder if they ever just eat your food sometimes.
I mean, we're lucky that this one they seal it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do you ever think they have their own seal?
Hmm?
Do you ever think they have their own seal?
also. Mm-hmm. Well, Honey House really is up though. Like, when
Like
you really
2023?
yeah, like when you really deep it and think about like where the youths are gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing like Boston Scientific, the new. You've seen it. I know you've seen it.
I drive, yeah.
What, bro?
I drive past it.
Unreal Medtronic. 3 youths are at Medtronic.
Mm-hmm. We can talk 3M. We can talk Leno Lakes. We can talk PwC. We can talk Deloitte. We can talk EY.
Dude.
Marsh.
Yeah.
Marsh McLennan.
Yeah.
We can talk Kearney.
And we're talking like
we can talk Capital One.
All types of like just fields.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, man. This is crazy.
All types of fields, all types of majors, all types of locations. Mm-hmm. Shoot.
Yeah. I mean, Chirac, Minneapolis,
New York,
California. Yeah, New York,
California. I think I know a couple going to Texas.
Texas?
Yeah, Dallas way.
Oh man. You know what spot I want to go to?
Seattle.
ATL. Seattle.
ATL. So is Houston not happening? Spring break?
Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I was gonna say next year. Niggas is about to be in London.
Dude, I'm gonna be one too. I forgot.
ATL.
Houston. Speaking of ATL.
No, Houston. I've already been to ATL though.
KPMG ATL.
Oh, I already know what you're on. I already know what you're on. I do need to say what's up.
She's cool vibes though.
Very. I don't even know how you. I don't even know how you met her. It's just like, yo, me. I'm like, what? And she talked like, what? She usually talk like a professional, bro. Just so real.
Sometimes you just gotta yap. You just gotta yap to people, and people will introduce to other people.
You yap enough, man.
Just wait till them holidays parties. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When they have to look a little too much.
Mm.
And it's free, mind you. So you
Free.
know you'd be tweaking.
Oh, this is real saucy, bro. I'm actually really enjoying it.
You did a great job. I'm not gonna lie.
Job.
Today, because this is hot honey too. That's what I'm saying. This hot honey line is just beautiful. The saucy one though was over the hot honey. But like it's got the sriracha, it's got the I can feel man, Wingstop, bro. Like no, I really love you, bro.
Mm. Would you put let's do like I don't even know how to compare it. Like I don't even want to put B-dubs in it. Not at all. I don't even want to put it.
B-dubs?
I
No, not compared to this, bro.
Let's say like Wingstop hooks.
Okay. Now hooks.
Wingstop hooks. Should we add one more or not?
Yeah, one. Which one would that be though?
That's a great question. I don't know about fast food though. Like,
Cause I'm not gonna lie. Wingstop hooks and it stops there.
mm-hmm.
I've only had hooks a select few times in my life, and each time it was really good. I might have to go. I feel like a bang for your buck would be Wingstop, and they plus. I mean, in terms of taste, it's like I might have to go Wingstop, low key.
Mm.
But don't get me wrong though, Hooks is one of them ones for sure. They know what they're doing.
So, what do you say to the people? What do you say to the people that think Wingstop is overrated?
You haven't had me make your order.
Mm.
You just haven't had me make your order. You haven't tried what I get.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people like to get these exotic. Like, I mean, lemon pepper in essence is good, but like, come on, bro. You get you the hot honey. You get this. You get original hot. Like, come on, lock in, bro. Lock in. It's not overrated at all. Maybe you want to try from BP2, like because our BP, because you gotta understand too. Like, it depends on where you're getting it from. Like, I know there's one in Maple Grove, but there's white people making food. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's gonna work, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, Arbor Lakes to be exact. Like, they put a new one. I mean, the Bonchon.
Where?
They put a new one next to the Bonchon in that area. So it's like Bonchon, then there's something else, and then it's Wingstop. I'm like, wow, new one. But it's just not going to be as good.
Put a Wingstop there.
Yeah. There's like Brooklyn Center. Busting. You know why? My youth's making the food. You know what I mean? BP North, you go in there, you see my youth's making the food. So it depends on where you're getting it from too. I don't know who's making the food for this one, but it's good. So
there's no I in team.
How important would you say just having like good connections in college like really is? Now, obviously, like we're in a space where we meet a lot of people. Obviously, you're a really good connector in terms of like being able to speak to people, like having those friendships, stuff like that. Me as well. But how important would you say to have it is to have like a good circle of groups they can go to just being in college?
I will say, I was definitely an introvert. Don't get me wrong. I felt like I was always an introvert. Obviously, like introverts are gonna say like once they get comfortable with people, they start opening it up. You know what I mean. But I don't know. I don't really like talking to new people. To be honest with you, if I have to do it, I have to do it. And don't get me wrong, I kind of have to do it a lot. But I don't mind it. Do I prefer it? Not really, but like, I used to be a freshman. I used to be a sophomore. I used to see faces all the time, and I was thinking like I should probably go talk to them, right? Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. But when I did, I'm still friends with them today. One of them, for example, I'm on the board of an organization with them right now, and we're good friends. We're good friends. You know what I mean? So it just goes a long way to just to talk to someone. I would say personally.
Yeah, I think there is something to be said about having too many friends. You don't want that.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Sometimes, for example, freshman year, you're meeting a whole bunch of people,
A whole floor of people, man.
whole floor of
Multiple
people.
floors, actually.
You have people who have different personalities.
Yeah.
People who already knew each other.
Yeah.
Maybe you become friends with them. Maybe they don't do things that they should be doing. For example, you have other people who are determined, other people who want to have fun, other people who want to just stay inside. You really just gotta find your people, find what you like to do. You can be friends with all of them. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, there's gonna be the people that you trust the most, that you want to be around with, help you succeed the most in life. Um, and obviously, just prosper from there.
Yeah, like-minded people, man. It's funny, people who are, on the same wavelength. Um, you have a good few of them. I would say, you find those like-minded people that you can have fun with, all that, you connect with, and you're both reaching a form of success, bro. Important, bro, because you'll see a lot in college.
In it,
What?
you'll see a lot,
You see a
a
lot.
lot, a lot of things you didn't even know was possible.
We talking
Oh my
about we stayed in the
days.
dorms first year, then apartment second year, bro. The dorms is real deep, man. I tell you, there's real deep. There's real deep. What?
Mm. You got snakes. You got real snakes in this world. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, we got a special guest over here. You know what I mean? What are you
guys? Dude, y'all were yapping for an hour. That's fire.
Dude, I
was
didn't
also
even.
yapping.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This was supposed to be 10 minutes. I don't even know where I'm gonna post this anymore, bro.
Way too much, actually.
You just saying yes to everything, bro.
At the end of the day,
They got in.
the lesson I'm gonna give y'all: say yes to every opportunity that comes your way. Obviously, think about it, weigh the pros and the cons, but what's got us to where we're at right now? Just say yes to everything. You feel me?
Now, I want to ask you, Ibukun, real quick, because that one, the B-board team, even I have to think about that, bro. What? You gonna be at a consulting firm, right? Don't want to say that.
Is it consulting finance?
It's more like insurance, but we do a lot of consulting.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay. Well, what's the end goal for you? Is that somewhere you see yourself staying, or are you gonna pivot? Pivot, and you might want to be like, okay, I want to pivot into something else. This is what fulfills me kind of more. I'm just talking like, because obviously we know you a model and some shit, but I'm talking just straight because obviously we want
and content creator
and content
Come on
creator.
now.
So we know we want corporate. You know what I mean? Obviously that's where the base comes. Is that something you see yourself doing for a good amount of time, or you see yourself pivoting kind of early? Let's say like
It's a great question.
25. Nah, not 25. Like 26, 27.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get to middle management as soon as possible. Soon as possible. That's why I want the CPA so early. Soon as
That
possible.
makes sense.
But I guess like the dream job would be like low key see my face on like billboards or see my face on like Target or something. And that'd be cool. And like, modeling is definitely I guess cool and all be all. But I also don't mind the company. I think it's a great company. The work we're probably doing is probably not like the most fascinating thing ever, obviously, but the company itself, the workers, people I will be around constantly are great people and very fun. We do a lot of happy hours. So
I want to
it's
experience.
a very,
I want to experience that.
it's a very, very. We get shit done, obviously. Excuse me, but like we get things done, but it's definitely also a very like you can lay back and you really have a good time at the same time.
So you're telling me work hard, play hard. You feel
Work
me?
hard, play hard.
Work hard, play hard. I like that.
Totally. Yeah, but being in Chicago, I won't definitely take that for granted at all. So go to continuously networking, continuously trying to meet different people, even try to go out of my way to introduce myself to people on the street. You never know who you can really walk across by.
That's a tier 1 spot, man.
You know, so that's a great spot to be at. So grace of God, to run into some type of person running a modeling agency or whatever, and all of a sudden, life changed. Hopefully, I can also stay consistent with this content creating stuff. And I can be a side hustle that's literally just bringing in some type of cash by me doing something. Just being young, you look, you gotta just dip your hand into a little bit of everything.
So what we're hearing here is that this youth right here wants multiple streams of income.
Glory be to God.
I'm hearing. I mean, that's what.
That's the goal.
The goal is to go to sleep and just still make it.
Literally, you feel me?
But the money is working for you. I'm not working. The money working, bro. The money talking.
Right now, I'm slaving.
That's what it is. The money is working for me, bro. I appreciate you guys for sitting through this one. There's a lot of nuggets here. You know what I mean? Episode 1, we got more to come. Anything to add?
Episode 2 on the way. Thanks to our special guest, Ibuhun Oluwa Taiwo. And we'll catch y'all next week.
Wingstop Wednesday. Yes.